When you get to be my age and you've gone out with so many women and gone on so many unsuccessful dates as I have, okay, you'll learn a thing or two. Right?
What do I need to learn?
One of the things you need to learn is you should pay, but if you're going out a lot,
Go to non-expensive places.
buddy, I never go out to an expensive place on the first date. Some people are
Chick-fil-A.
gonna say that's controversial. No, Canes. I don't really like Chick-fil-A. I'm not buying her Chick-fil-A. I'll buy her
Okay.
Canes.
So wait, so you'll pay more?
No, no woman eats a no woman
True.
eats a
So
caniac.
so you just get a caniac and give her.
No, I just buy 2 box combos because Chick-fil-A, she's gonna get a meal, and the meals are like $13 or $14
Oh,
starting
okay.
now. But at Canes, it's like 11. But no, here's my tip for dating, guys.
Yep.
Since I'm very good at it.
Since he's obviously great at dating.
I'm good at dating. I'm not good at finding a girlfriend. Two separate things.
Real.
I'm good at getting dates.
And I wouldn't say I'm the best at having a girlfriend, but we live and we learn, right?
Better than me.
We live and we learn.
Better than me. So yeah, I'm gonna put some socks on, but tell me, what was it like dating Sid the Sloth?
Oh, you want to know what it was like? I can't hear. He disappeared. But, you know, I could like pack an overnight bag to go from the distance from one eye to the other. Like, that's how hard it was. I had to travel 37 hours just to get from one eye to the next.
Which eye would you look at while you were about to kiss her?
The left one. Because I'm left eye dominant. So that's already what I'm looking at.
All right. What's it like having a girlfriend, Andrew? For those of us who don't know.
Well, you see, I've had one and then like a situationship thing with another girl back in high school.
I thought that was a girlfriend.
Okay, technically.
How long were you guys dating?
Okay, so 2019, I told her I liked her. It was summer of 2019. We were sitting on the beach. And I know. And there was like a group of 7 of us at the beach. She and I are sitting in the sand talking to each other. And then everybody else is about 30 feet away. I know.
You guys were practicing for COVID.
No, but they couldn't let the high schoolers out of their sight. No, I'm kidding. Most of them were senior, juniors, and we were sophomores. But no, I'm just trolling. No, we were talking, and everyone was. So I was looking like one way. She was looking the other way. But we were turned.
You like Sid the Sloth too?
Oh no, not at all. She was gorgeous. Yeah, Ricky's choking on his water. No, but so I was facing our group of friends. She was facing me. And the whole time we were talking, they were just throwing up hand hearts and everything. And I got so, I don't know. My heart fluttered a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Was it an arrhythmia or was it like actual like butterflies?
It was butterflies. They were flapping their little wingies. And then that's when we told each other we liked each other. And then like 2 days later, we saw each other at youth group. And guess what happened?
Is that how you became a dad?
What?
No.
What do you mean by that?
You guys kissed.
No, we didn't say a single word to each other. No, so that was high school. And then in 2020 we stopped talking. Your whole
thing? I thought that lasted for years.
No. I'm getting to it. And then in 2020 we stopped talking. December of 2020, we stopped talking until around late March, early April of 21. And then that summer is when I asked her. But my parents didn't know anything. They just thought she was a very good friend.
That he was.
And then September after summer, she said, "I'm done," and never
They were
talked.
like-
And then we never talked again.
They're like, it's okay, Andrew. That's your good friend. You should practice kissing with her.
They didn't know
You're
we
still
kissed.
practicing.
Oh,
Okay. They're gonna know now. This is public, bro.
yep. Well,
Better be
I
respecting your
eventually
mom and your dad.
I eventually told my mom later on.
How'd that go?
She was like, "Yeah, I figured."
Oh no, how'd it go when you told her you kissed her?
Oh, she said, "Yeah, she figured that I did."
Leia from the
Yes.
came out the womb. You were flirting with that.
No, I was 16. She just turned 18, I think.
She's not that old.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
She's a year older than us.
If you had just turned 16, and she was
No, I was 16 and she just turned 18. And she said she wanted to invite me to her birthday party, but her dad didn't like me because of the way I kind of ghosted her around Christmas time of 2020. Her dad hated me. Did I ever tell you that her dad threatened to
no,
whip out a shotgun on me?
as you should.
Yeah,
You're
so
as big as an elk.
no, so we were helping them move. Ooh, when was it?
Yeah, you were helping them move.
August,
Yeah,
August or September of 2019. We were helping them move to the house that they currently live in. And in front of everybody,
Curb
he
stomped you.
no, he was like, "You know what I got in these cases?" He said, "I got some shotguns in these cases, and I wouldn't be afraid to pull it out on you." In front of my brother, who is the
Good
youth
man.
pastor,
I like that.
in front of about 4 of my other siblings.
Just because he's a youth pastor doesn't mean
No, huh? No, but like,
I would have done it too if I was the dad. I would have been like, "Yeah, you see this?" Actually, what I'd do now is I'd go, "Yeah, look, there's a lot of land here, a lot of area for someone to get
There-
lost on and never be found. Would be a shame if something happened."
yeah, really?
But yeah, that's what I'd tell you. All
I
right,
could help you bury your body.
I'd be burying you.
Yeah, I'll dig my own grave. I don't care.
I wouldn't even bury you. I'd just like leave you there.
I'm too heavy to
Much
pick up.
bury you.
Too big to pick up.
No, bro. You know how big I have to dig the grave?
You have to dig. You have to dig it 7 feet long and 6 feet deep, buddy.
Yeah. No.
More like 8 feet deep, just because I'm about a foot thick.
So he said he was gonna pull out the shotgun on you in front of your.
Yeah, in front of
And-
everyone.
What'd they say? Nice.
No, they didn't like it at all.
I would have laughed.
So then we helped finish the movie, and then we were done.
Like, what was his exact words, if you remember?
If
Literally, like, I have shotguns in here, and I will use them on you.
yeah, it was about that. He said he made me carry the shotguns.
Well, how tall is this guy?
About 5'8". But like he's a big heavy set redneck.
Narn. How did they get so tall though? How tall's the
Their mom and aunts and uncles are tall.
tall's the mom?
I want to say she was like 5'11", 5'10", 5'11".
God, married.
That's how the youngest is like 6'1".
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
I gave her so much grief for being shorter than me.
The youngest?
The youngest
You know what I gave her grief for?
being tall.
No.
What?
She hurt her knee at camp.
Oh yeah.
Proceeds to never chair, never do anything.
Uh-huh.
Unless I cheer first, right? And guys, let me give you some backstory. You win these team flags. It's for like team MVP, right?
Yeah.
You win these for just being overall like MVP of the team. You're good at everything and you're encouraging and
Mm-hmm.
whatever else, right? And you're a team player. Well, tell me why every year in high
Oh
school
yeah.
I was everyone's number one pick, but they give it to everybody else
Uh-huh.
because they all assume, oh, he's probably gotten it last year. That's what they said.
They
Every
literally know
captain's
you.
meeting.
They know you never
I
got
know.
it.
I got one in junior high in like 6th grade.
Oh, did you give her grief for getting it that one year on blue team?
She was on. I think we were on red.
Oh, you guys were on red because that was
Yeah, and she.
that was that was the year I was on green team, and they gave a piece of my flag to every super senior.
Oh yeah, that
Our
was
team that was
terrible.
it was kind of cringe, but it's whatever.
Yeah, but she got the flag. Guys, tell me why she got the flag. She literally did nothing. She sat down during every game because she had hurt her leg.
But that's probably
Didn't
why they
cheer
gave it to
unless I
her.
started cheering. Yeah, that's what they said. They said, yeah, we gave it to her because she still showed up. I was like, well, duh, she showed up. Her parents paid for her to go.
Yeah,
It's not. And then they're like, we would have given it
I
to
think
you.
I think we drove her up that summer.
Hey, you should have left her. What? Left her home. Gosh.
Yeah, I think it was
Then it happened the
me
next
and my
year.
sister. We drove her and the girl we're not naming.
So I blame you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm blaming
you
you
blame
for
us for driving her up. Yeah.
blame you guys. All right, so then tell us about your next escapade.
She broke up with me September of 2021.
Imagine getting broken up with.
That's crazy. And then after that,
I only break up with people.
Okay. Oh, well, speaking of breakup, I broke up with my most recent ex.
Cheat on me.
Oh, all right. We're gonna get it.
2 days after they cheated on me, trying to get them back.
We're gonna get back into that later. We're getting back into that later. So then I was single for a year and a half.
Oh, poor you.
I know.
Try doing 20, but listen, I've done almost a life sentence of being single. All right,
True, just five more years.
There was a judge in the room at birth, and he was like, we're giving this man a life sentence of singleness without parole. And I was like, no,
Without
Your Honor.
Parole?
Yeah,
That's
bro,
unfortunate. But then there was this girl I liked summer of 2022. And
I was trying to think if it was a girl or not.
No, we're not even at that one yet. Summer of 2022, there's this girl that I met in the summer. And I asked her out, but she said no. So then so then I was kind of heartbroken from that.
Chat, stop laughing. Ah. Sorry, Andrew. I don't know what they're.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I forgive them. But I was kind of heartbroken from that for a while. And then I moved to Wisconsin. And met this.
Now talk about it like how you met him.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna talk about how I met him, what I was feeling in that moment.
Him.
What?
You said how I met him. How I met him.
Met EM.
Sound like how I
E-M,
met him.
them.
Hey, let us
Oh
know in
my.
the comments if it sounded like met him or met him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he said met him.
I can guarantee you that I'm
And I've
straight
seen
and
this
she was a
person. It could
woman.
be a dude. Could be a dude. Never know.
No, I met them when I moved out to Wisconsin. And we started hanging out. I thought that her laugh was adorable at the time. And I thought her laugh was adorable at the time, and so that's what I used for my Riz.
Wait, hold on. Here, watch, giggle, and then I'll be you. Actually, no, I'll giggle, and then you pretend to be you.
Okay, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's see how you did it.
Huh? No, it wasn't.
You
like
laugh.
It wasn't like that, little bro. I'll tell you what it was like. Okay, let me set the stage for you. All right,
we're trying to do a reenactment.
Reenactment.
You gotta try and. Yeah,
well, you're about to hop over. You're about to go to the gym with your homie, and she is in the.
Oh, you're going to the gym, not me.
No, I went to his house. So we lived we were next door neighbors. I went over to his house because we were gonna go to the gym. And then she was there. Their other PA was there, or RA, not PA, RA. And a couple other of the students were there. And I walked in. They're playing a game. I think it was Cards Christians like. So the Christian version of Cards Against Humanity. So they're playing that. I walk in, I'm like, yo, let's name him Michael. I'm like, yo, Michael, I'm ready to go whenever you are. He's like, all right, we're going to finish this game. And they're laughing up a storm. And the one.
Now do I giggle?
The one is sitting on the couch, giggling. And and then I hear it just like that. And I say nothing. The two of us, we leave to go to the gym. And that's all I hear in the back of my mind is just that laugh. It's just that laugh over and over again. I'm like, okay, that's adorable. Kind of like it. So then I'm like, you know what? Her brother is one of the other students. They're older than me, by the way. I was an intern. They were part of the gap year program. So it was just students, or they graduated the year before. They're taking a year off, figuring out what they want to do for life, with life. And so I'm like, you know, I'll hang out. Her brother's pretty cool. And I'm friends with Michael. And so I start hanging out with them more. We start playing those games, those card games. And the two of us are just hanging out a little more than I thought we would. But in that gap year program, it was kind of like forbidden. It was to not that you're not there to date. You're there to grow in God, grow in other aspects of life. But there are two students in there.
Come on, son. You can't stop the player.
There were two students there who were liked each other, and they would hang out together and everything at the house because they weren't allowed to be alone. And so
he was like, watch me.
Yeah, and I said, watch this. Pull out my jet knives.
Oh, you're single. Tell me you're single.
Oh, I'm single. Don't worry, baby. No. So they're hanging out.
That's terrible.
They're hanging out on the couch together, and then me and what nickname should we give them?
Sid.
Sure. Short for
It's not.
sure. Um. And the two of us are also hanging out on the couch,
Oh wait. Oh, I thought we
and
were talking about.
we're
I thought you were talking about the person you were. You know,
what?
the person you're. You know.
Sure.
Okay.
No,
Were you?
me and the girl. Um.
That's probably how you look. You ever think about that?
I don't ever want
You're
to think
probably
about that.
like,
I don't ever want to think about that. And so
I wonder how do you think you go in for a kiss? How do you
I'm not showing it on the camera.
is it like this? Or is it like the classic classic guy kiss where they go? Like this is what all the ladies say that guys do. They say.
Dude, that's what she said all the time.
That's what she said.
No, but I would literally go just with the lips puckered. That's all it was.
Not hey. Okay. All right. Okay. Obviously, Bud has never practiced on the shower wall
Oh, never.
or with his pillow. Come on, man. Some of us are experienced here. All right.
Yeah, I'm obviously not.
I can tell. You're
And
puckering up.
so do you remember the trend about the greyhound dog that would do the when I do it for you? Remember that
You
trend?
half that cut out, so I just heard you. All I heard.
Okay, then Discord's
Say it
being a
again.
little boogie.
Just say it one more time.
Um
Just say it
it
one more
would
time.
they would say, "Wouldn't I do it for you?" You
Right,
know,
cut you out again.
okay, that's crazy. But
Sure.
there was this trend on TikTok that she would send me every time she saw it, and I absolutely hated it. But that was her way of bullying me to showing me that she liked me. Oh, yeah, the dots are connecting now. So then about a couple weeks later,
Go back that way.
we are hanging out at that house, and we're playing that game. But it's not
Patty
just
cake?
like no. We're playing Cards Christians like.
Okay.
And the two of us are sitting next to each other, but the table
details, man.
the table was about like 3 feet away because everyone else was sitting around it, and we were on like the short side of the L couch that was in that house.
Guys, look, this is.
And so every round, you stop that. You stop. So every round, one of us would get off and grab 2 cards, and then we would look at them together and choose which one we would like. I know. It's so cute.
Were you homeschooled?
Yeah, we both were.
Okay. And therein lies problem 1. Gosh, he's gonna die. No more podcast, guys. I killed the co-host. It's just another Ricky show now. I'm renaming it. Ricky talks to Andrew's cat. Open casket funeral. I put a mic in there.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Connected to a laptop, and the laptop is disconnected. It just has 2 wires that go up to the above ground, and then there's just like a solar panel up there.
Yeah.
The laptop.
So it can pick up the frequencies of me talking from heaven. So that was all that. The what's it called? The RA and the RA's boss. I'm really I'm close with them. Michael, let's name him
Michael. You already said his name.
No, Michael and the other one. Bob? Sure. So I'm working. Michael and Bob come up to me, and they're like, yo, I seen you've been hanging out with this girl. Do you guys like each other? And out of self-defense,
Oh.
just it's a bad habit from growing up when siblings would tease me and make fun of me for liking a girl. I just said no.
No.
I said like no, I definitely don't like her.
I hate her.
When I did, obviously.
She reminds me of a camel.
And they're like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm
I hate
sure."
her. She reminds me of a camel. She has an extra hump down there.
Bro, stop. And then the next day, I felt so bad about it that night. The next day I was like, yeah, so I'm sorry I lied to you. Like, this is why I lied. But yes, I like her. And they're like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. Like, I get it. And I was like, okay, cool.
They're like
this is like this is not the
we like you too.
And I was like, whoa, this is like not the response that I thought I was gonna get. I thought I was gonna get like hammered about it, you know what I'm saying?
Late that night.
Stop.
Give you some kisses.
No. I lived in a completely different house from Michael and Bob. And why would they do that? That's weird.
Why do birds fly?
Stop.
Why do pigs poop?
Stop.
That's the way it is, man. It is.
So then we weren't allowed to actually date until the camp got shut down. And since the camp was shut down, everyone's contracts were out the window. So then it was February 17th, the same day camp got shut down. I asked her, and she said yes.
Hey, baby girl, you wanna be my baby girl?
You wanna be my baby girl? That's not how I asked her.
How'd you ask?
It was about 6:45 at night, negative 10 degrees outside. And I am working the parking lot shift for when groups came into the camp for our winter program. And we're just hanging out outside, and I'm like, and she's like, well, you're going to have to ask me officially. And so I asked in front of her brother.
What'd you say?
I said, you want to be my girlfriend? And she's like,
let's reenact it. Let's reenact it.
So
you have to ask officially.
You want to be my girlfriend?
You're a woman? No, I was playing the woman, not you.
No, I was scared. What do you mean, dog?
Yeah, so just ask it like you asked. Yeah, but you weren't scared, and you weren't like, do you want to be my
Do you
girlfriend?
Want to be my girlfriend?
You didn't say that. Come on. Like
no, I literally just said, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Okay, well, we're reenacting it.
I've literally...
They want to see the reenactment.
Yeah, I got you.
Where you get my attention.
He said, woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her brother's like right next to you too. We're all walking together. We're walking this way, the three of us. You wanna be my girlfriend?
Yes, I do. I would love that. I really would love to be your girlfriend. I don't see a bad thing happening if I'm your girlfriend, you know? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. And then I start jumping around because I'm happy.
Jump around. Jump around. You're not jumping, you're just... Somebody do CPR. Seizing.
And then 2 months later, she goes on a cruise, and that's when I start talking to Ricky again.
Love you. Hey, we made it, baby.
And that's because I was in control of my own schedule for once. So then she comes back from
I
the cruise.
don't know what you mean. I would never control you. I'm not a gaslighter or manipulator. I just can't look in between my eyes because it's like the Sahara Desert.
Bro.
It's so
Um,
big and dry.
I'm so close to being done with this story.
Okay.
And then she comes back, and I'm like, "Yo," like I tell her this. I'm like, "Hey,
Yo.
I need some time to like for myself so I can play like some video games, hang out with my friends. I like sometimes throughout the day." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's okay." Literally 10 minutes in.
Oh yeah. That's okay.
10 minutes in, she
10 minutes later.
she would text me just, "Hey, when are you gonna be over? When are we gonna hang out next?" I'm like, "I'm currently playing Fortnite with my friend."
When are you going to be over? When are you coming? I need you.
And so it's about an hour later, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there soon."
Sounds, guys. She changes her voice too, so I just,
Definitely not, but okay.
Hey, this is
You talked to her once.
I did?
Yeah.
I did, Chad. I remember this.
You remember?
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Never, never, never.
Never.
Wow, they think I'm just a brain rot person. All right. Anyways, keep going.
And then over time, she was like, "I really don't like that you're playing video games with your friends a lot." And so I was like, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, like that's totally okay. I'll play less." And that less turned into about 2 hours a week. It went from about an hour a night to about 2 hours a week to never.
Until we figured out the loophole. And the loophole was we played at like midnight.
Yeah. We're
like
getting
4
there.
a.m.
We're getting there. Don't worry. And then summer hits, and it was literally the worst summer of my life.
Story of my life. I'll take you home.
It was a terrible summer. She made my birthday bad. It was a lot of
birthday.
manipulating.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
July.
July what?
10. July 10th.
Oh, my mic doesn't pick up the.
I don't know. It's not picking up anything.
The TH. I'm trying to do
10th.
the TH.
Yeah. Yeah, July 10th.
What's the year?
04. I'm about. Oh, you want the bank account?
Oh, my bad.
0. Actually, negative. I'm kidding. Because she drained all the money.
What money? You made
money? I've literally made like this much over the threshold. It's terrible. So
it sounds
summer was bad, and then summer ended. In middle of August, and we're still working at that camp together. Things start getting real rough after summer. And so I made it a point to never be at her house past a certain time. But she would always try to get me to stay longer, and I'm like, "No. Like you always
allow me to reenact."
Okay.
Papa, no leave. You must stay with me. I require you. I need cuddles, Papa. No, leave me, please. You go. Now you have to try and leave.
Oh, I tried leaving a lot.
No, you got to try it. Hold on, we're reenacting.
No, you got to go to bed. You've been complaining about losing sleep.
No,
I'm like,
Papa,
I'm leaving.
I am in control now, Papa. You will not leave me, Papa. Not like Mama did. You must stay with me, Papa.
And so Yeah.
I'm an actor, guys. I'm a voice actor.
No, I'm kidding. It was not accurate.
Chat,
And
cancel him.
yeah, cancel me, please. I need the publicity. Please cancel me. And then it's around September. I start leaving the house around 11 o'clock. I know. And then Ricky and I would play till 4 a.m.
That's right.
Because we were on the same time zone at the time. So we were like, hey, it's 11 o'clock. You want to play some games?
Those we
and
by the way,
we would play Fortnite. And
for
she'd
any
be
of
like,
our Australian fans out there, if we have any, OC is the worst region in Fortnite. You let
OC
me and
is
this
a
guy
terrible
on
region.
200 ping qualify to your duo
Cash
finals.
Cups.
Yeah, duo Cash Cup finals. We were in the top like
150
200 or something.
We made it
top
150. The highest we made it in the qualifier, just because like we didn't want to play the whole thing, and so we just actually qualified. I think we made it like 89th.
Yeah.
And then
guys at 3 a.m. not even trying, bro. Thinking just running around goofing off.
Mm-hmm.
And by
it
the
was
way,
on the OG map too.
Yeah. This guy or
Me.
whichever side he's on.
Yep.
He was on even worse ping because he was playing on this camp Wi-Fi, and this camp Wi-Fi.
I was in the basement, not without
like
Ethernet.
90 ping.
Yeah. On central servers, I was on 90 to 120. So then just add 300 to that. And that's what I was playing on for OCE.
Pretty good though.
We were kind of goated at it. We could have made money if we wanted to stay up till 6 a.m.
No, we tried. Remember my internet just.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't even move. So
that was terrible. We almost made money off of 0 build OCE tournaments. So then we started hanging out more. And then November rolls around. Relationship starts getting even further on the rocks. Because there were things that were happening, honestly, on both sides. But there were things I saw in her that just weren't wife material. And so I was stepping back and taking the space I needed. And then
take it away.
I was trying to go to my aunt's. I was trying to go to my aunt's Thanksgiving. But she was like, well, this is probably like the only time, like, would you rather spend time with your family or get to know my family? Granted, every weekend over the summer, we would see her family. Almost every weekend we would go see her family. She lives an hour and a half away. I hadn't seen my family in, at that point, 11 months.
Oh, nice.
And she was like, no, we're gonna go. You would rather spend Thanksgiving without me? And I was like,
yes.
Yeah. And she was like, well, if you do that, we're gonna break up. Like, I'm gonna be so mad at you and stuff. I was like, then I'm not gonna do it. Because I didn't want it to end. But then we were at...
No, please don't leave me.
No, don't. But then we were at Thanksgiving and a lot of stuff happened that I'm not going to share. But it made my decision basically final. And the next week I broke up with her. So that is my dating life. But we lived like in a duplex at the camp. So for the next month after I broke up with her, she was coming over to my house unannounced. All of these different types of things. And she was like, invasion of privacy. I had to get our bosses involved. And it was terrible. So it was a very messy breakup. Because everything extra that had to go on with it. But yeah, that is my dating experience. That's how I had a girlfriend. Yeah, 1.5. But how's your dating life? Have you what are the outcomes you've gotten, big boy?
Let me tell you about it, son.
Yes, sir.
We'll go back to the beginning, boy. 2023,
Mm,
the year my life changed.
true.
A
For the better or
story
for the worst?
by Ricky.
Oh.
Pre-2023, I had only held a girl's hand twice who wasn't related to me.
Summer of 21
Or
was
who I hadn't
crazy.
mistaken for my mom. I moved to Oklahoma, right?
Mm-hmm.
2022, August. Fast forward December 2022. I start making money, right? I'm working Lowe's. I making money. Not crazy amounts of money, terrible amounts of money. But I had no expenses because I'm a frugal person. So I just paid my bills and I would have a decent amount of income.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have friends when I moved here, and I lost a lot of friends when I also moved here. So
True.
then you ask yourself, well, Ricky, what are you going to do? What do you do? What do you do? All you do is go to work and go home. You don't have any friends to game with. You don't have any friends, anything. So all you do is just go to work. What do you do? Let me tell you what I did. Okay. January. My birthday's January 20th. You know what I did on my birthday? Nothing. You know what I did 3 days before my birthday? I went on my first date. Okay.
Ooh, 18-year-old on his first date.
Yes, sir. 18-year-old
Yes,
on his first
sir.
date.
Let's
How it goes
go.
on my first date. It was all right. Now knowing me, all right, I know two things. A first date can go really well or really bad. So the things I do, go somewhere that I'll enjoy if she leaves, and make sure you don't blow a bunch of money on someone you're just met for the first time.
Yes, yes.
So we go, well, I tried to not blow a bunch of money on food. She decided to go to this authentic Mexican food place. Tell me why we walk in and a white guy in a mullet goes, "Hola, welcome to," I don't even remember what it was called.
That's not authentic, bro.
"What can I get for you
That's not
today?"
authentic.
And then
That
I
is
was
not
like,
authentic.
and then I asked for, I was like, "Can I get a carne asada burrito?" Not like that though, obviously.
Did they
Or
put
maybe I
white
did.
sauce on
Sure.
top of it?
No, I think probably. But
Ew.
the guy goes, carne asada burrito, got that. What do you want? She's like, "Can I get the chimichangas?" And he
Okay,
goes,
that's the first red flag. A
"Chimichanga,
uh,
chimichanga." It's all
that's
good. Yeah, that was first
nope.
flag. That
It's
was, hey,
nope.
it's
Nope.
all good. It's all
Nope.
good. All good. All good. I paid though. All right, I was a good guy.
You paid for. Sorry.
I ate the burrito.
Sorry.
Okay, so the burrito,
I
right?
I have horror
It was
stories
cubes
of.
of steak. Cubes of steak. Cubes of steak, guys. Nothing else in the burrito. Just cubes of steak.
No
Um,
sauce. Like no
no,
guacamole.
there's
No.
nothing else I remember being in the
Bruh.
burrito.
No
Like it wasn't
cheese.
good. I think there was a little bit, but it was just at the bottom of the burrito.
And I bet you it was like nacho cheese.
No, it was cheese.
Okay, good.
It was
That's
just doo doo.
okay. Okay.
It was not okay. It was literal. I'm
Literal doo
talking
doo.
like this, like that, that with
I'm
that
getting
all cubes.
I'm getting flashbacks. It's terrible.
Anyways, we're talking, getting to know each other. We realize that there are some differences in what we believe and stuff.
Ooh.
But mind you, at that time wasn't no friends, no nothing. So I was like, who cares? Let's just talk. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a girlfriend out of this. Maybe we'll get along. We keep talking. Um, and then I'm like, we have very different because you you don't have to have the same political beliefs as someone,
Yeah.
but you want to know what the other person believes just so I like to make jokes. I make jokes on everything.
Yep.
Comedian.
No, actually, he
I
does.
make jokes on everything. Half the stuff I say would offend you if you don't know that it's a joke, but everything I say is a joke. So then none of it's
Even that he
hectic
loved her,
offensive.
but it's whatever.
I didn't. No.
Not this
And
girl, the other one.
then anyways, we finished there and then she's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter as long as you just like the other person." And I was like, "Sure. You've done this before. I haven't." We go, teach her how to golf. All right. I had fun golfing. She left to the bathroom, okay, when I was golfing, and I was like,
Never
"Guess she
came
ain't coming
back.
back."
Yup.
And then
The classic.
I was like, "Guess she ain't coming back. At least I'm golfing." And then I just had fun golfing. Forgot I was on a date. And then
You
she
were on
came
a
back,
date with yourself, babe.
basically. She came back and then she was like, "Hey." And I was like, "Oh, I thought you left. I'm not gonna lie." And then she was like, "Why would I leave?" And I was like, "I don't know. I've seen a bunch of movies and known people, and the date leaves mid date." So
Yep.
then she goes, "No, no." And I was like, "Sweet." And and I had grown out my hair this year, guys, or that year. So then my hair was longer and I had more confidence. I never really had confidence before.
Oh my gosh, your
Also, peep
hair.
the new haircut,
Nah,
guys. It
nah, your old
got
hair.
butchered, baby.
Your old hair is so much better. I'm gonna put a picture of it.
No, this is
What-
my old hair. I didn't. My hair
Do
that
you have
from
a
that
picture of
picture.
that?
Yeah, yeah, we'll show it.
Yeah.
But
Send it to
it
me and I'll
wasn't.
put it
It
in.
wasn't that good. But it wasn't as good as the summer
But
one that you
like,
saw. It was just long.
true.
But and then we were talking, and then we ended up leaving. And then I hop in my car. She hops in hers, and I say, "Hey, good time, blah blah blah." And I think we planned a second date there because I was like, if you don't plan a second date on the first date and confirm that she actually wants to do it, it's not gonna happen.
It's Jover. It's Jover if that happens.
Anyways, she wanted to have a second date, and I was
Ooh.
like, yeah. And this is my first date, by the way, guys.
Okay, so he's super happy. Like
No,
he's
I was
always there
nervous and
for
playing
it.
it cool the whole time, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I said multiple times throughout the night, I was like, "Yeah, this is awkward. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous right now, but you couldn't tell." And she'd
That's
be like, "Ah, you're
crazy.
so nice, stop." And I'm like, and then so we get and people throughout the night had said, "Oh, you guys are a cute couple," and I was like, "I don't know her."
We're not dead in.
And then
We're not dead in.
and then we were sitting in like opposite cars, and then she like knocked on my window or something, and she's like, "Hey, you just want to like sit and talk?" And I was like, "Sure."
Oh.
But I had nothing to
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Gosh, chat, what do I do? Chat."
Yeah,
And then chat
he's
typed
new.
one, so I went and talked to her. I sat, and then she was like, "Yeah, I think it was hot or cold or something, and we were gonna use the heater or the air. I don't
Yeah, so
remember."
you're gonna
And then she
climate
said,
control.
"Okay, yeah." And she said,
Well, if it's January, it's probably cold.
"No,
So
whatever."
you made it
She
warm.
said, something like, "Here, you want me to sit in your car? Or you want to sit in mine?" And then I was like, "I'll sit in your car. You want to know why? Save money, baby. I don't have to spend it on the
Yes.
AC running."
Yeah. Winning. I've
Anyways,
never owned a car before, so
here we go.
I
Fast
wouldn't
forward,
know what
chat.
it's like.
We're going fast. We go in the car, then she says we have to go get gas, so we go drive to get gas. I realize that driving with people on a first date is probably not the smartest idea, but I've done it multiple times because
So you almost got kidnapped?
no, I didn't because I date women shorter than me. And
Okay.
then we go and I also make jokes about that while they're driving me. It's pretty funny. And then we go and they drive. She goes to the gas station. And she's like, "Yeah, I have to get gas," and then something else, yada yada. And then we were just talking, and then she starts going, "I just want to kiss you," and I was like,
Ooh.
and I go, "Why?"
Richard.
She's like, "Why not?" Like, she's like, "You don't want to kiss?" And I was like, "Dog, I ain't never kissed anybody before. You think I know how to do that? I'm gonna be terrible at it. Why
First
would I do
time
that?"
for everything, buddy.
And she's like, "No, I can teach you." And I was like, "Are you sure you're a good teacher? Do you have any recommendations? What if it's bad? Where am I gonna leave a Yelp review?" And she's still going, and then So I don't really know how we ended up kissing because the things that I said because I was nervous. Uh, I said, wait, if you kiss me and you surprise me when you kiss me and it's not consensual, then that's statutory.
Ricky, I'm hearing these stories for the first time, except for maybe two of them. I've heard two of the stories that you said.
And then,
What?
it's all good. Anyways, we go back and she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we end up kissing. And then she goes, wow, you're like good at it. And I was like,
No, she's hyping you up. She was lying for real, right?
dog, I've been on multiple dates. I've been told by multiple people I'm good at it.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. But this was your first, so like,
Yeah, but she said like, you're good at it, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, dumb good at it. I've been practicing on the shower door for years. Who hasn't? Like, what? And then she laughed. Again, no idea. Anyway, she still wanted a second date. Confused.
very confused.
Then we kept talking for a while. And then went home really late. Got home. And I was like, guys, successful date. She wants a second one. And then my parents started playing We Are the Champ. No, they didn't. They were asleep, but
True.
still. Next date happens the next day. So it's a day before my, no,
Okay.
2 days before my birthday.
Okay.
We go on this date. Everything's fine. She wants to kiss again or whatever.
Or whatever.
Yada, yada.
This guy just said or whatever. Huh?
Yeah. Keep going. All right. Date ends. And I say, yeah, like tomorrow. And then I was like, my birthday's the next day though. And then she goes, oh, okay, well. And then we plan a date for tomorrow, for the day before my birthday.
Yeah.
She doesn't say anything on my birthday or on the day before my birthday. And then
was she cooking something up?
Texting me.
Was she cooking something up?
Basically, bro, she wasn't calling or texting. And I was like, weird.
Okay.
And then I was like, dog, what happened? And then on my birthday, guys, I get a text in the morning. You know what the text says? I lied about liking you. I don't like you. With a lot of other stuff. So then I proceeded to say, oh, and then she said, yeah, I've been just thinking about it and thinking about how to tell you. And I was like, well, thanks for telling me on my birthday. That's why I've been calling you a bunch. Guys, I pulled the ultimate switcheroo. I said, because I was calling her just to ask if she was okay, but
yeah.
she didn't answer. I called her, so I kept calling her. She didn't answer, and then so when she texted, then I go, well, I'm glad you texted because I was calling you because I felt the same way, but you wouldn't answer, so I couldn't tell you, and I didn't want to do it over a text like a lame person. And so that's just
you're literally him. You're literally him.
Anyways,
this guy's literally him. What is that?
And then
I could never do that.
I think I still have screenshot proof.
Ooh.
And then if we do, I'll put it up. If not, yeah. So that was on my birthday that I found out the girl I went on a first date with didn't like me anymore. That was cool though. And so Ricky was sad. Not sad
Ricky.
for long because he had another date the next day. So then I went on another date the next day, and then I kept going on multiple dates. And then yada yada. We'll move on.
Okay.
I almost dated a few girls. I met multiple parents. I've met a lot of parents. I'll give advice to anyone out there. If someone is living with their grandma, their parents are not there, and they say they have mental issues, that's the door.
They do.
You're supposed to go out.
They do. They really do.
Nothing against you if you have that. But if you have never been in a relationship before, no experience, walk away.
You're gone.
Walk
Just
away.
leave, please.
And don't ignore red flags. Don't ignore red
flags.
I did that. Anyways, got manipulated, used for my car and my money and all that. And then, here we go, chat. She said she'd never been to prom before, right?
Ooh.
You know what
I've heard I think I've heard this one before.
I show up to her house the next morning. Poster board, all right? I stand in my car, drop the poster board one at a time. Will, drop it, you be my girlfriend, all right? She said yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then her grandma was watching, and her grandma was like,
oh my gosh, that's so cute.
And I was like, Thank you,
You
bro. And then
sweetheart.
and I filled my car up with balloons, okay? Because it would be like prom.
Okay.
And I gave her all the balloons. Chat, you're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so
Oh my gosh, it's so sweet of you. Like, you're such a
nice."
gentleman.
Anyway, at the end of the
You
day,
are
what
such a
happens
gentleman.
there, I asked her that around like 2 PM or something, and then
Mm-hmm.
we hung out till late, and then I drop her off at her friend's house, 10 or something. And then
Then you drive home and go to bed.
I drive home, go to bed. Yep, yep, yep.
Yep. Yep.
I get a call the next morning, like 5 a.m. Ricky, I'm drunk and I'm at this guy's house. Huh? No, I'm drunk
Huh?
and I'm at this guy's house and I need you. And then I'm like, and then I was a simp, guys. I was a simp. I was a simp.
Was.
Was a simp. Yeah,
Was.
was a simp.
Baby, you still are.
No, that's probably why I'm still single because I'm not anymore.
Okay.
And then I said, "Oh my gosh, yes!" I went to 3 different Chick-fil-A's just to get the food she wanted. Um,
Oh yeah.
and then I get there, and then she's just mean to me. She's hungover or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, she wakes up, and then we go to lunch with her grandma, and then starts ripping into me, says we need to take a break, and then she's like, "You don't even know my favorite color." I'm like, "You didn't ever tell me your favorite color." And then I'm like, "What's my favorite color?" And she goes, "This isn't about." She's like, "Stop making it about you." And I was like, mm, mm.
Huh?
But then guys, you know what I did, chat? I ignored the fact that she had 40 bodies at the age of 18.
Yep.
Um.
Only 40.
Oh, and she told me that after I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Yeah, I think she should have told you that
All good. All good. And then
before.
what happens is I say, "Yo, what?" And then she says, "I think we need to take a break." And I was like, "A break? It's been less than a day." Yeah, but I mean,
So she
it's all
should have
good.
just said no.
And then I spent the next 2 days writing a love letter, but it wasn't a love letter. It was just how much I liked her because I felt like it was my fault. And then sent it to her, and then she probably like screenshot it and sent it to a bunch of people. Okay, though. You want to know why?
Blocked.
No. And
Oh.
then 2 days later, I said, or I said the next day, I said, "Hey, let's meet." Or I said, "Hey, I want to hang out, just me and you," because I didn't. There's a lot. I didn't like that we had brought her best friend on everything.
Wait, you never
Yeah,
told me that.
because I don't go into the story all the time.
Okay.
And then I was like, and then she got mad, blah 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 blah. And then I said, "Okay, let's hang out tomorrow, just you and me." And she goes, "Okay." And then I go to pick her up, and then her and her best friend are just yelling at me, cussing that I showed up to her house on the time that we agreed to pick her up. And she's mad, but she had stayed out till like 10 a.m. the night before drinking. Like, that wasn't my fault. Or 10 a.m. that morning, or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
10
The
a.m. that
night you
morning.
dropped her off.
No, no, no. This is the next day
Oh.
after we took a break.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Dog, what?" And then I go home and I'm crying, right? Normally, from where she lived, guys, it takes 45 minutes to get to my house. I got there in like 18 minutes. And then allegedly, and then
Allegedly.
I was just crying, right? And I was gonna read her the letter in person. I had brought it with me. Didn't care.
Dude,
Anyway,
you are
said
such
goodbye
a
to her
gentleman.
grandma.
You are
Her
such a
grand,
gentleman.
her grandmother loved me.
Oh, I could tell.
And then, we'll fast forward. I text her. I say, "Hey, what do you think about the letter?" Blah blah blah. She goes, "I know." And then I like sent her the letter, and then she goes, "I don't really know what to say." And I was like, "Okay, well, be safe. Tell me tomorrow." I said, "Tell me tomorrow." And then she said, "Okay." Text her the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, blah blah blah." It's like 4 p.m. or so. I say, "Hey, hello," and then she goes, "I don't know what to say." And I said, "Okay, well, either tell me something what you thought about it by 7 p.m. or don't text, or like I'm done texting you or talking to you." Then she said, "Okay, LOL." Or she said something like, "Bye," and I said, "Bye," and then I said, "Okay, bye then," and then I deleted her, blocked her, and everything. And then she called me like a month later, guys, or 2 months later, and was asking about some bracelet that she had left in my car. No
Better
idea.
not be giving that one back.
Found it in my
What'd you do?
car.
You found it? Did you throw it away?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Then oh yeah, now and then she was now or like after that, then she started dating that guy that she slept with that night
Mm-hmm.
that asked her to be my girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
Which is
because
like, dog, like
that's definitely what you should
you
do
didn't have
to
to
your
say
new
you'd be my
boyfriend.
girlfriend.
Yeah, she could have just said no and left you hanging.
True, or she could have led me on. You didn't have to date
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Then anyways, move on past that. I was sad, guys. I was crushed. That happened on a Saturday that I said, "All right, bye then."
Uh
I
huh.
was crushed. I was so crushed. I went on another date 2 days later on Monday.
So
All right.
crushed.
So
Oh my
crushed. And then I
gosh.
went on another date like on Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
another one. And
Yep.
these
Yep.
were
Yep.
different women.
What was your favorite date, and what was like your most memorable date, and then the one you wish you never went on?
The one I wish I never went on was with that girl. Favorite date? Uh, favorite date is probably it's just because it's funny. Um, went to Raising Cane's, the OG
Oh,
date spot.
the OG date spot.
All right, we go there. You already know. I'm eating Cane's. Cream. Oh, okay. Oh, was it just on my face? Okay. And then, chat. This is what happens. All right. We go on the date. We go to Cane's. We start eating. We eat. And then she says, "Hey, you want to get out of here?" And I was like, "Sure, we're done eating." And then so we go out, and then we start. I don't remember where we were driving to. We are gonna drive somewhere, or no, I was taking her back to her car. And then she like reached for my pants, chat, and like
Yo!
tried undoing my pants, and I was like, "Hey, calm down, chief.
Wait, this was
I'm all
your
good."
favorite, or the one you wish you
Yeah,
never
it's my
went on?
favorite because I said, "Calm down, chief."
Okay. Okay.
I said, "I'm good, chief," and then she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Dog, I bought you Canes. It wasn't that deep.
Okay.
Like I don't even know you yet." She's
Uh
like,
huh.
"Come on, it'll be fun." And I was like, "Dog, you could have syphilis. I'm okay. I don't need it. I don't want
What?
it." Um,
What?
and so
That's
yeah,
crazy. Did you
we
actually
went
say
with
that to her?
yep. I said you could have syphilis. And then she was
That's
like, "I don't
terrible.
trust me." And I was like, "How am I supposed to trust you? I don't trust
That's
you."
bro.
And then she like
What?
tried to pull out this sheet that proved that she was clean of like STDs. It was just funny because this is the wildest date.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
What?
and I was like, "I'm still good, chief."
Good.
And then she was like, "Please, please." And I was like, "The door."
Did you ever fumble like the bag? Did you ever fumble? Like there was one girl that hit 10 out of 10 on every box, but you
Nope, never went
fumbled
out
the
with a 10
bag.
out of 10.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, I did. I did.
Okay. What
She was a
happened?
model.
Is this 10 out of 10 personality, looks? Like okay. What was the personality level?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was just
These googly moogly eyes.
basically, bro. She was beautiful.
Yeah.
She did like modeling on the side or something, but it was enough where she didn't have to work.
Nice.
She was gorgeous.
Love
But
to hear that. Did you play any sports?
she was she was Wiccan.
Huh?
Wiccan? She's like
What's
a
Wiccan?
witch.
Oh.
I don't know about witchcraft. We went on a date and then she was like, "Yeah,
My
I can bless you."
sister-in-law
And I
just
was
gave
like,
me the
"You gonna bless me?" No. And I may or may not have offended her
eye. Okay.
because I recited
John
the
3:16.
no, I didn't recite that. I
What
recited the
Bible
part
verse
from
did you?
VeggieTales. No, you know the VeggieTales thing where they go, "Oh mighty stick, oh mighty stick."
Oh
And
yeah.
I picked the stick off the ground and handed it to her, and I said, "Oh mighty stick, oh look at this mighty
That's
stick."
crazy.
It was okay though. It was.
Oh
And then
my.
and she goes,
Well, I
"I don't
just
make
learned
fun of you."
something
I
new.
was like,
That's crazy.
she's like, "I don't make fun of you for what you believe in." I was like, "I don't believe in a stick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe in what made the stick. I
Yes,
believe that the
sir.
stick will get you power."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was the. I wasn't really a fumble. It was just funny. Most of my dates are just funny or just weird.
That sounds
Yeah, but
about
there's too
right.
many to go on. So in conclusion, our advice on dating is Andrew
Don't
go.
don't.
Okay. Our advice on dating is if you're a first time dater, never dated anyone before, what you're gonna want to do. Here we go. Ready? Don't go to a dating app. Done.
True. Take it slow, genuinely.
And
Uh get to
if
know
they
the
ever try to
person
get you,
before you.
man, you know what you say. I'm okay, chief.
Yep.
Grab
Just
their
say
hand.
it.
I'm okay,
You
chief.
say I'm okay, chief.
Oh yeah, man.
Get
Way
up and
better.
walk away. Get up
I need to
and
get back
walk
in shape.
away.
Telling you, chat. By the end of summer, me and Andrew are gonna look completely
No, we're gonna
different.
look so much cuter.
Well, we had no intro. We had no topic. But we just told you about our dating fails, okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
So if you end up dating a Wiccan and you want to get out of it, wave a
Don't
stick at them and
it?
say, "Praise the stick, almighty stick."
You
Yeah,
actually,
or offend them. I don't know.
or just,
Anyways.
or just say that ain't it, chief, and leave.
Okay, but like, dog, I didn't know she was that till we were walking.
Okay, okay.
How am I supposed to? That ain't it. And then we keep walking the same way. Like,
No, you turn around and leave. What do you mean?
we were both walking to the car. I picked her
Oh,
up from home.
oh. Then you
And
say, you
this-
say, okay, and then when you drop her off, say, see you never again.
no. Oh, I almost got shot on a date. Anyways, keep
Oh.
going. All right. Thank you, chat. We'll see you in the next one.